Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Ooh, it's so good to be back with all of you. Welcome, welcome. How you like my broadcasting call? There it is. I think I'm broadcasting. I hope you guys heard me. I'm having some stability connection issues here. But anyways, I had to put on my hat because it's cold, cold, cold outside. Cole and I've been running up and down the streets. We don't know where Lamb Chop is. We saw him last on the train, and he went to get a little sandwich or a soda. And I thought he came back and got in Cola's bag. Cola says she thought he got in my bag. We don't know where Lamb Chop is. Oh, so we've been up running the streets here. By the way, welcome for the show. And by the way, I should probably introduce myself. I always assume people know, but maybe they don't. My name is Bob Hickman, and I am a full-time professional psychic medium. And tonight we are broadcasting live from Cambridge, England. That's right. I've been traveling. I'm on vacation, traveling throughout the UK and Europe. Excuse me. And we decided to come and see Cambridge. A lot of history here. It's a beautiful town. And I spent a lot of time in Cambridge many years ago, so I wanted to come back and revisit it. It's always fun. We've been in London this last 2 weeks, and then we've been in Glastonbury. So if you haven't been following my vlog, definitely check out the video section of my channel because we're going to be doing more European travel vlogs. Hey, there's Silver Moon. Silver Moon says, hi. Give me applause from the UK. Great Britain. Yay. How you like my hat? Huh? Am I styling, Silver Moon? Ooh, I'm styling. Anyways, I am so glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here. There's Denise T is here. There's Baroness Cola Bobs. Baroness is our moderator. She has the blue wrench. What's that mean? If anybody gives you any problems tonight or you have trouble with donations in chat or any issues, let her know. She will get you sorted out, okay? Thank you, Baroness. Yeah, we've been worried about Lamb Chop, something terrible we're looking for. We've been out running the streets. We've been calling the train station. I even called Harrods just on the odd chance he drifted back that way to buy more stuff. Luckily, he doesn't have my credit card with me. And I called Fortnum and Mason too, but nobody's seen him. But we'll find him eventually. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Oh my gosh, there's Sandra D and Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe. There's Stardust C and Jesper Clausen. Yay. There's Star Lightworker. Hello, Star. There's Philippa Gary. Gosh, there's so many of you here. It's just so great to have you here. Well, I'm just glad you're here. And I'm going to take off my hat now that I'm inside. I'm a little warm. But how you like that? Isn't that great? Anyways, I love it. Cola thinks I've lost my mind, but I'm enjoying it. Well, tonight we are gathering.
Horrible hat. Get rid of it, Bob.
She hates my hat. Well, we are gathering tonight because we are doing mystical crystal ball readings. Yes, I brought my crystal ball, traveled all the way from the United States. And when I was on the plane, I had a momentary panic on my way over here. I thought, what if the plane, because it was down in the, unpressurized part of the cab. I said, what if the air pressure shatters my crystal? Oh, I was panicked. I was sitting on the plane going, oh my God, what if my crystal shatters? Well, I guess I could buy another one somewhere, but this is special. It's been with me a number of years, and I just love it. So it's my trusted little travel crystal. It's a little smaller than my usual crystal. I have a big, 10-inch crystal. This one's a small little 3.5-inch crystal.
No, that's the one you see exactly.
Oh, Cola says she's going to steal this crystal.
Happy a big one, put it it's too heavy.
Well, we'll talk about that. Bear with me. My voice is going a little tonight. Star Lightworker says, why do I feel like Lamb Chop will pop up somewhere? We're keeping our fingers crossed, I had to double check all my store accounts in England because, I set up an account with Harrods and with Fortnum and Mason, and Lamb Chop, when he found out, took advantage this past week. Luckily, I've got him under control, I hope. We never know. Silverman says, I bet that ball is heavy. It is very heavy, solid solid crystal. It's very dense, but I love it. Thank you for being here, Silver Moon. Silver Moon, if I can ask, what part of the UK are you from? I've been,
Bob's.
huh?
It's from Derby.
Derby. Okay, Cola said you're from Derby. I'm sorry I didn't see it earlier. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. You know, I've run into a few people who recognize me from YouTube here in the UK, and that's always exciting. So if you're seeing me walking down the street and you're in England, you know, give me a shout out. I'd love to hear from you. Now, the only thing I ask, and I always tell people, please don't run screaming at me and grabbing me. That always freaks me out. I've had people do that. And just come and say, hey, you're PsychicBob. Yeah, I at one point actually seriously was going to hire security, like team bodyguards, because years ago I used to be even more well known, and I would literally get mobbed in public, and crowds, people found out where I lived, and I'd literally have 50, 60 people outside my house waiting. So anyways, as I always say, don't get attached to fame. It comes and goes. But if you see me in public, I'd love to talk to you. I do photos with you, sign autographs, whatever. But just don't run screaming and charge at me, okay? That's all I ask. Yeah. Cola might have a reaction, and I might freak out. But I'm so glad you're here, and I love it. Thank you for the UK viewers that are with us.
I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, that's a brilliant one here of Silver Moon. I bet that ball is heavy. So I said, he's got some heavy balls, haven't you, Bobs? Denise says he wouldn't be able to walk if he did, Bobs.
Well, let's just say I'm a collector of beautiful crystals, and I have a great collection. And as for walking and carrying them, sometimes it's a challenge. All right. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Woo, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, you guys are good. There's Joey Gothic Madness here. Yay. There's a therapist. Hello, welcome. There's Emily. Hey, Emily, good to see you back. Thank you for joining us. Well, tonight we're going to open the channel. Oh, before I do that, one quick announcement. We are having Psychic Bob's Inner Circle tomorrow. Last few weeks, we haven't done it just because of my schedule, but we're going to stay in. I'm doing readings tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to end up being a work day, which I'm not complaining. I love doing psych work, but I have a lot of people that are calling me, and so I'm going to spend a whole day doing readings and teaching classes. So if you want to get in on Inner Circle, I still have a few seats left. I think it's almost full. It's limited. Inner Circle meets twice a month. It's a very elite group. It's been canceled for a while, but we are starting it up again. So we will have Inner Circle tomorrow. It's limited to 10 people, and the price is $50. We're going to do a class tomorrow, special private class. It'll be held on Zoom. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's private. If you want to be in it, I need to hear from you tonight. I will send out invoices tomorrow morning on Sunday because it's late here in the UK. But we're going to hold it on Zoom. And what I'll do is when I get your name, I'll put you on the list. Assuming we don't fill up, I don't have a lot of seats left. But if you want to be in, let me know. To shoot me an email over at my website. Just go to PsychicBob.com. And at the bottom of every page, there's a contact form. Just fill that in and say, I want to be in Inner Circle this Sunday. And I will, see if we've got openings. Again, we're getting a lot of requests for that. So I can't guarantee you'll get in, but we're going to take the first 10 people, and I hope you'll consider that. The price is $50, but it's a 2-hour class. And we're going to teach tomorrow on exploring paranormal phenomena, how to communicate with spirits, how to tell if your house is haunted, how to understand the difference between a good haunting and a bad haunting. Yes, there are such things as good hauntings. We'll talk about that. How to understand, how ley line energy affects a home and what can occur. What portals are. We're going to cover all of this in tomorrow's class. So we would love to have you there. Some of you saying, PsychicBob, I think I have a ghost in my house. How do I connect to communicate? We're going to talk about various ways tomorrow, and I'll teach you some techniques. So if you want to be in Inner Circle, I need to hear from you tonight. Please send me an email tomorrow morning. I will send out invoices. And if you get an invoice for Psychic Bob, then you know that you've gotten in. If you don't get an invoice, don't be upset because we do this every 2 weeks. So we'll have another one. But I'd love to hear from you. As again, as part of the class also, not only do you get training, part of the class, I do private psychic readings. So I tell people, bring a psychic question. I can only probably do one question because of the group, the time, and then the volume of people. Bring a question. I'll do a little bit of a reading for you on that. And so everybody that comes to class gets a little psychic reading as part of the class from me. Okay, so I'd love to have you at Inner Circle tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening to that. All right. All right. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. And we're gonna open the door. Glittery Rainbow says, oh, that sounds like a cool topic. It is. It's going to be fascinating. And we'll share with you, more about, since I've been in UK, we've been finding a lot of stuff. Cole has been getting some amazing electronic voice phenomena. We'll talk about that.
Evidence at the tower.
Some amazing evidence of spirit activity. We're going to talk about some of that tomorrow as well. So hope you'll join Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. I will send out invoices. The price for the event is $50 per person. It's limited to only 10 people. Every week I get about 100 people that want to join, but I can only do 10. So it's first 10, first come, first serve. Okay. So I'd love to have you there. Denise T says, how long are you there for, Bob? I'm not sure. I'm still working out my travel plans. So I don't have a definite time at this time. I'm just floating through and enjoying myself. There's Robert Stevens. Hey, Robert, good to see you. Welcome tonight. Well, we're going to open the channel. So we're going to see what the crystal has. And I want to say in advance, thank you for any donations you can do tonight. It really helps me. And I'm very thankful. So let's just pause. Take your hands off your keyboards just a moment. And let us open the power of the crystal. Mystic crystal, we call you to us now. We ask that this portal between the worlds and the mystery of spirit be opened. We invite this oracle to commune with us, to give us wisdom, to give us guidance, to give us enlightenment. Let us have now mystic crystal revelations and the mind's true liberation. So mote it be, the portal is open. Whew, glorified. Amen. All right. First crystal reading tonight is going to go to my lovely girlfriend and moderator, Baroness Kolbas. Baroness, I'm going to give you first crystal reading tonight. So yay. All right, let me see here. Let me just step into it. Mystic crystal, what do you have for me? Let me see what there is for Baroness Kolbas. Oh, this is really interesting. Kola, literally, I'm seeing smoke swirling in the crystal, and it started as beautiful white clouds, and then it turned to beautiful violet purple clouds, and then you've got silver and gold. This is a sign of high-level spirit activity. And I do feel like right now around you that the crystals is showing what I would call a rise in spiritual power, particularly in the area of mediumship. And it's interesting. I see a face coming through the crystal here. Oh, I know that. That's Rose. Rose's face is showing. I was like, what is that? It's a woman. I could see her hair now. Rose is just smiling. She's not saying anything, but her presence here. And I feel like she's working through the crystal to let you know that she's guiding you. And I just heard, sometimes when I do crystal reads, I can hear, and I heard her voice say, she said, I'm here, let her know. So she sends her blessings from spirit. Right now, you want to be open to blessings from the spirit world. Silver, light, and gold are really positive, Kola. And that means financial blessings and being in your element, your sense of power.
Good.
All right. Yeah, you got golden light around you, which is a sign of blessings coming.
That's not orange.
That looks golden to me. but it could be yours.
I'm saying I'm coming out wrong.
Okay. Blessings to you, darling. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, we got our first donation today. Sandra D, 199. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Welcome. Let me just look here, Sandra. Hold on just a second. You know, Sandra, this is really strange. I'm seeing a ship, and it looks like it's from the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's a cruise ship. Looks a little bit like the Titanic. It's not the Titanic, but it's from that era. And I see you standing on the deck. This is interesting. You've had a past life in the Edwardian. I'm pretty sure this is Edwardian, looking at the hat you're wearing and the gown. And it's interesting. I see a man crossing the deck, and it's like your eyes cross. Do you know, I think this is Jay that I'm seeing. I think this is your Jay. Seriously? This is why the attraction's so strong between you. You've had a past life. And you did meet on a ship. It was a cruise ship, maybe early 1900s, Edwardian time frame. And that's all I'm seeing around, but it's fascinating. So you might want to explore some of this past life energy and ask Jay if he's ever had dreams about traveling on a ship, maybe feeling like he's connected to that time period. Might be an interesting discussion. Thank you, Sandra. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Philip and Gary, $5 donation. Thank you, Philip. Blessings to you. You know, Philip, right now I'm looking into the crystal. It's interesting. I'm literally seeing mountains, but I'm seeing angels literally. Looks like they're flying over the mountains here. And I just heard a voice say, it said, Philip will soar like the angels. Philip, this is a sign for you that you're about to have a major elevation in your life. And I get the sense the reason they're flying is it represents freedom. It's like the angels are saying, it's time for you to shed that which is binding you and limiting you and fly free, fly like the angels. And so this team of angels is flying over mountains. Almost looks like Colorado, or could even be the Alps, but it's giant snow-capped mountains. And the wind is rushing and they look very free. So, Philip, you are literally being guided by angels. And it looks like they're showing me this in the crystal to show you are coming into a time of freedom and a soaring. So don't be afraid, literally, to spread your wings and fly. It's your time to go. Blessings to you. Not go to heaven, go into your success on earth. I want to make that clear. All right. Thank you, Philip. Blessings. I hope that helps. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish krona. Thank you, Jesper. I got to tell you, Jesper, we saw somebody that was a friend of Cola's, and we ended up, from our travels, we got some beer people gave us, and we had a Corona beer, and we gave it to somebody today we saw. So anyways, I was thinking about you. I was like, Jesper and I got to go have our Danish Corona beer. Thank you for being here. What does the crystal ball show for me? Hold on. Let me just tune in on it here, Jesper, just a second. Ooh. This is really interesting. Jesper, I'm getting two symbols here. One is a beautiful golden triangle. The point is up. It's like bright, shining gold. Then I've got another triangle. It's bright, shining silver, and it's pointing down. And I just saw these two triangles merge, and it creates like a Star of David in gold and silver. And there's all these rays coming off of it. What this is, I feel, if you want to hear my interpretation, I feel the spirit is showing you through the crystal that it's like male energy is like the golden triangle, female is like the silver triangle, the inverted triangle. What it's saying is that power is coming around you now. That is a blending of the male energy and the female energy, and it's opening your channel. I get the sense this could indicate a partnership or even a relationship coming, where it's like divine masculine energy, divine feminine, and these energies are like you with polarities, and it's like you're merging your energy with the female energy. So I think this could foreshadow a relationship, or at least a working relationship, if not a romance, with somebody that's a unified channel. And so I do feel there's a relationship I'm going to say I think it's romantic relationship, to be honest with you, because this energy to me feels very sensual. So be ready for this, Jasper. I think you're coming into a time of union with another person who themselves are a vessel of divine energy. So it's very fascinating. I keep seeing the month June, June, June. So I feel like you may not really actually go into that energy state with that person until that time. But it's like that power's building now. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, let's see who we got there. Stardust C149. Thank you, Stardust. Blessings to you. Hold on, let's see what the crystal has for you, Stardust. You know, this is really interesting. When I'm looking into it right now, this is going to sound weird, but I'm literally getting a herd of elephants. And they're showing me that they're going across a plain. I feel like it's like could be Kenya in Africa, but there's a whole herd of elephants. And I'm hearing drums playing, and I'm seeing this is Kenya. It's Maasai warriors. I don't think this is a future prophecy. I think this is a past life. Stardust C, you have had a soul connection to Africa. I feel like this is like 17 or 1800s time period, that you have a connection to the Maasai tribes people, and that you used to run the plains and play with the elephants. You were a young girl then, and they show you literally running and the elephants coming up. And what's funny is they were wild elephants, but in your presence, they seem very tame. So I think you may have a soul connection to elephants, particularly elephants from Kenya, as well as a connection to the Maasai tribal people of Kenya. They keep showing me you wearing this beautiful beads around your neck. And I just heard a voice say she made jewelry. So you might want to explore African jewelry and elephants and the Maasai tribal people. You have a soul link to his past life. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy TGVG. Hello, TGVG. Oops, I can't say I got to put my glasses on. My eyes are going today. Oh my gosh, €2.49. Thank you, TGVG. Blessings to you. Let me see what the crystal shows. Wow. TGVG, I'm seeing you sign papers in the crystal. It's literally like you're at a desk. You got this grin on you, and I see like two other people standing with you. I feel this is a sign. This is a contract that's coming, a work opportunity. And I'm hearing the voices. They sound British. I got to tell you, I think the crystal's showing what I've been prophesying, that you are going to still go to England in the next few months. And it does look like there's an offer of a deal, a contract. And I feel like it's going to be a very good opportunity for you. So I get the sense this is like in February. This feels like it's coming because I'm trying to read the paper. And when I look into it, I see that the paper, it's like you're leaning on the desk writing, and I'm trying to zoom in on it. And I think it says February 24th. So just remember that day, February 24th, something around that, okay? I hope that makes some sense. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, there's Star Lightworker, $4.99. Thank you, Star. Blessings to you. I love that you got a crystal ball in the graphics. Thank you. Really love crystal ball nights. Thank you, Star. Well, let us see what the crystal has for you, okay? Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Star, you're going to be traveling soon. They show you sitting in an airplane. It's a big, giant airplane. And it looks like you're traveling. And what's interesting, I feel that you're going to go to the West. There seems to be some connection coming with either Arizona or California, maybe both actually. But what's strange is I feel like initially there's a connection around work, but then I feel like it's also vacation. So it may be that your work sends you out west for a special assignment, and then you get some time for a little vacation. So watch this. I keep seeing April, around this March, April time frame, because they're showing me flashing calendar images here. So it looks like March 2023, April 2023. So travel is coming for you. And that's what I'm seeing. You're going to the western states. And And it looks like, this is interesting, it looks like there may be camera people that are accompanying you. So maybe like working on a documentary or some type of, how do I say this, like filmmaking sort of thing, publicity. I'm seeing like the images that you're capturing and the crew you're with, these are made into publications and possibly like films, like biographical sketches or historical things. It was very interesting. So watch that. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow. €5. Thank you, Glittery. So kind to see you. Hold on, Glitter. Let me just look in here. I'm seeing you doing a walkthrough here, Glittery. You're walking literally through a house. I think it's 2 stories because I'm seeing steps here. The house is not so wide. It's a little narrow, but it seems very tall. And I think may have 3 levels to it. I said 2 initially, but as I'm looking at it, I get a sense of a top level, a middle level, and then a ground level here. And it's a tall, kind of narrow, like what we call in America, a townhome or a townhouse. It's like attached as like a group of houses. But that's what I'm seeing. And I think this is coming within the next few days, literally 3 to 4 days. I feel like this is coming in through somebody that you've reached out to. Like I keep getting a mail connected to this, like a realtor or somebody's calling you and saying, we've got a property available. Will you look at it? So just remember that. I feel again, the next 3 to 4 days opens up stuff, but you're going to be looking at this property. And I feel like when you step in, once you just feel your way through it, I don't want to say what you have to do, but I do feel like this will be a positive experience and something that may move into literally you moving there. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your kind support. There's my buddy Gary and $5 donation. Thank you, Gary. What does the crystal ball have for me today? Hold on, Gary. Let's just look in. Wow. You know, Gary, I have to tell you, when I'm looking into the crystal, I'm literally seeing you also sign papers. Seems a lot of people are signing papers right now. And you know, the good thing is we're coming out of Mercury retrograde. It might actually be tomorrow, the next day. I got to check. I'm blanking on the date on that. But I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to start to free things up, particularly for you, Gary. So be open to starting to kind of sign some papers here. I do see you acquiring a property. Now, what's interesting is I'm looking and I'm like, what is he buying or is he selling? And what they're showing me, the first set of papers looks like it's an initial sell. So I think you're going to have an offer on your land in your trailer where you are currently very soon. I keep seeing the number 7 around this. So I think this could be the next literally 7 days somebody wanted to talk to you. So I think this is going to start moving forward. Then as I'm looking in the crystal, they keep showing like a different group of people and you're signing papers. But this time it looks like it's more of a contract in a sense of a purchase. So it's like out with the old and in with the new. All right. Watch the next 7 days. Doors are opening. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's Maribel at $4.99. Thank you, Maribel. Good to see you again. Hold on. Let me look into this. Maribel, this is strange. I'm seeing your cousin, the one we talked about, Kay. And what's strange is this is the thing, they're drawing me into close to him, and I'm watching his aura. They literally show the light going around him, and it's going from red and black to soft blue. This means that he's coming into a time of greater peace, and the throat chakra is opening, which I feel looking into this energy field around him. And it looks like that you want to revisit discussions with him. I get the sense this may take just a little longer, but it seems like in the next 2 weeks, his energy shifts to where he's amenable or agreeable, I should say, to some things you're suggesting in regards to your uncle. I won't go into all that publicly, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So the next 2 weeks seem significant because his energy is shifting. I think you can help this process along by literally visualizing his aura changing from red and black to clear light blue. All right, that's what they're showing, how the energy exchange is going on. So I think it's a timing thing. I also think it's part of your energy that you're sharing and moving forward. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you. There's Aaron Patricia, $2 donation. Happy Saturday, Colin Bob. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you. Let's see what the crystal has for you. Oh, Aaron, I have to be honest with you now. Don't be upset. I hope I'm misinterpreting this. But I'm seeing you standing and talking with, it looks like 2 people. One's a doctor and one's a nurse. This is in regards to your father's care. Somebody's trying to come in here and just totally control and dominate your father's care. You're going to have to stand your ground. I feel like these people are just demanding and being pig-headed. You know that phrase, pig-headed? I probably shouldn't say it's an insult to pigs. But it does look like there's going to be some sort of discussion coming around his treatment, or somebody saying, well, we should move him elsewhere. So you're going to have some negotiations coming. I feel this is within 2 weeks from what I can tell here. I'm looking at calendar dates. A lot of times when I read the crystal, they flash in front of me calendars and they're circling a block. It looks like 2-week time period here. So be ready. You may have to do a discussion where you tell the doctors and the medical staff, I don't want to move it. I'm going to tell you from what I see, I feel like you'll get control of this. Don't let them push you into making decisions you don't want to make. Because I feel like the staff that's dealing with your father and his issues have their own agenda that's separate from his well-being or your well-being. So don't bend too easily with that. I hope that helps a little bit. It's the next 2 weeks. You'll get it under control. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Baroness Call Bob's, £1.79 for Joey Bob's. Hi, Joey. Good to see you. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on just a second.
I'll get the £1.79 back off you, Bobs.
Do you hear that? Cola said, don't worry, Bob. I'll get that $1.79 back from you. She will. When you love somebody like I love Cola, you don't care about money. You don't. Whatever she wants, I give her. All right.
I don't need anything.
No, but she, I love her. I try to spoil. She won't let me spoil. That's the problem. I want to spoil her and get her all these things. She's like, don't spend that. Don't buy that.
Because you see all these people who are materialistic on YouTube and the brag and they're like fur coats with knickers and they think that this and that.
Yeah, they're
It's
true.
not important. Material items don't matter.
No, but sometimes it's a way to show love. So
I'd be happy in a cardboard box with you, Bobs.
oh, do you hear? She said, I'd be happy living in a cardboard box with me. Thank you, Cola. All right, well, let's see what the crystal has for Joey. Hey, Joey, I'm glad you're here tonight. Let's see what's going on here. Joey, and I'm looking in the crystal, I'm seeing Archangel Michael. He's like literally got his hands up and golden rays of light streaming down on you. I see you, and it's like you're kneeling and praying. I get the sense, Joey, looking at this crystal, you're crossing through a time of emotional challenge. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel tired. It's kind of like you just feel like nothing's at peace. But Archangel Michael shows he's literally around you. I keep literally seeing this image, and he's standing over you, and his hands are above you. They said rays of golden light. So I want you to call on Archangel Michael because he's coming in as a healer and as a protector. And this rough patch that it looks like you're going through, I feel like in the next week to 2 weeks, it's like with the angel's influence, you start to be restored back to balance and to peace. And some of those troubled people that annoy you, it's like they're backing off. Listen, I got to tell you, never doubt the power of an archangel, particularly Archangel Michael. Michael's power is the most high-level energy you can encounter next to God. In fact, there's this ancient scripture where when somebody's talking about Archangel Michael and describing his beauty, and they say, "Who is like unto God?" Now, he's not God, but he's pretty up there. So you stay close to Michael. Blessings to you, Joey. I hope that helps. Thank you, Baroness. There is Kate. I can't see the name. Kisar Suarez. My name is Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Good to see you. Welcome to our show tonight. Let's see what the crystal has for you, dear. Hold on just a moment. This is interesting. You know, Ruth, when I'm going into this crystal, now don't be scared because it's going to sound a little scary, but I'm getting black smoke filling the crystal. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to die, but what it means is that right now you're feeling blocked, or there seems to be some blocks that are holding you back from moving forward. When I'm looking in the crystal, I keep seeing the number 333, like the number 3 just keeps going over and over. And I think this means the next 3 weeks, it's like that cloud of blocked energy starts to clear for you. I feel after the next 3 weeks, it's like then you have this sense of freedom. What's interesting is when I'm looking at this, the clouds of black start to dissipate. When I'm pushing forward, sometimes we can see a timeline in the crystal. So I'm trying to move it forward. And what I'm getting then is like the black clouds are dissipating. And it's literally like rays of sunlight here. So I do think the next 3 weeks are a time of transition, a time of healing. So if right now you're hitting some walls, Ruth, don't hold on to panic. Don't hold on to fear. I feel like spirit is literally entering. This is like almost divine power. You know, sometimes we forget to ask for help from heaven. And I want you to start praying. Now you might say, well, I don't know how to pray. Prayer is as simple as talking. You say, Spirit people, help me. God, help me. Whatever you call your higher power. Maybe you love the goddess. Maybe you love Buddha. Jesus, doesn't matter. Don't care what you call your higher power, but try to be in touch because you're getting some divine power that's the breakthrough energy. It's like, and I'm not saying this, Ruth, to sound critical, but when I'm looking in the crystal, when I see that much black smoke, it means that you're like fighting against yourself. It's like on some level, you're trying to do it, but it's just not working. You need divine power. All right. In the next 3 weeks, you'll see a blessing. Thank you for being here. I hope that makes sense. All right. Oh my gosh, there he is. Emily. Hey, good to see you, Emily. $5 donation. Thank you so much. Well, I revised a 10-day notice from my landlord to have my place cleaned in 10 days. Will they be satisfied when I am done? And the answer is yes. You know, Emily, it's interesting because when I'm looking into this, what I keep seeing is you tearing up the paper. It's like, I'm done with that. I'll have to revisit that. So I do get a sense looking at this from the crystal, what they're showing me is that it's almost like the initial threat is gone. So whatever they're saying, oh, we're going to fine you. This isn't right. That's not right. Just do the best you can because I do see this going away and I don't see further complications from it. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. There's Sandra D, $1.99. Thank you, Sandra. Let me see what the crystals got for you here, hon. Hold on. You know, Sandra, it's interesting. I keep seeing the face of your ex in here, and I see you guys sitting at a table. This is strange because he looks kind of aggressive to me, and he looks like he's a little off-put, like I can't be bothered. I'm not interested in what you say. I don't want to talk about anything. But what's interesting is, as I'm watching this, I see him literally taking pen. It's almost like he's signing stuff that you want, but it's like he just wants to be done with it. So I think you're coming into a time here where you're going to get what you need from him. So any outstanding legal stuff, I feel the next 2 weeks are important because it's like that's the time when I keep seeing him being like in neutral zone. As you and I know, sometimes your ex puts up the hard wall of attack and defense. And I feel like that wall's dissolving now. So you're going to move forward, and I think you'll start to get what you want. You may have to take it in like 2 meetings because I kind of feel like it's going to be a little intense. But if you keep pecking away at it, guess what? You have the breakthrough. I feel the next 2 weeks are important. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Goop. Hello, Goop. $4.99. That's a great name. Will I be able to pay my rent at the end of this month? I feel sick with worry because no money has been coming in, and my landlord is ruining my life. Hold on, Goop. Let's see what's going on here. You know, it's interesting. I'm not trying to scare you, but I have to say, in terms of you having the money to pay the rent, I do see it coming. They keep showing you literally holding it in an envelope like, thank God. But what's interesting is I see you packing your bags, packing boxes as if you're leaving. I feel this is a sign from Spirit. They're showing me this in the crystal to get my attention that even though you will have the money to stay and sort out the rent, it's kind of like from an energy place, you're done there. You may not want to move, but I think for you, ultimately moving will be the best and the right option here. So, yeah, you'll get the rent covered, but then I think it's time to go. All right, don't be afraid. I see this as a time of freedom and joy and success and things being back on track. I hope that helps a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Does the beautiful crystal ball show something for the group? You know what? That's interesting, Glittery. Let's see if we can find out anything. Spirit of the crystal, will you give us insight for all that are here tonight? Help us understand what it is that we all need to hear, to see, and to know. Thank you, Melanie. Hold on just a second. This is really interesting. What I'm seeing is I see all my tubies here. It's a whole crowd of you, and you're wearing YouTube t-shirts. So that means this is for everybody here. And what's really amazing is there's literally like 100 angels flying in the air above our group. And I see them tilting, and it's like drops of oil are coming down on people's heads, on their body, their forehead. This is an anointing that's coming for all of us from the angelic realm. And I'm hearing a voice of one of the angels is flying, carrying one of these vases of holy oil. And I hear him saying, the people are to be blessed. The people are to be blessed. They will have what they need and be free. So I think that our group here, hold on just a second. I got an emergency message coming in. Leave site canceled. No, I don't want to leave. And somehow I ended up almost canceling the stream. But I do see when I'm looking at this angel is literally anointing with the oil. So I think that all of us are getting a blessing here. And it looks like in the next 7 days, it's like we are literally getting help from the angelic realm through an anointing that's opening our energy, that's giving us what we truly need. So tonight I want all of you to meditate on what it would be like if you could have what you truly need. Not everything you want, but what you need. There's a difference because the angels are about to send anointings and blessings. So there you go. That's for everybody here tonight. Thank you. That was sponsored by Glittery Rainbow. Thank you, Glitter, for sponsoring the group reading. Thank you. Yay. Oh my gosh, there he is. Scott from South Carolina, $10 donation. Thank you, Scott. Blessings to you. Scott says Lamb Chop needs a candy refill so he can get another bag.
Scott, that one Lamb Chop is lost.
Well, Scott, we're still searching for Lamb Chop. I don't know if you're here earlier. but he was on the train and he went down to another cabin. They on the European trains, you can buy food. So he went down to a cabin and bought, supposed to have been buying a sandwich and a cup of tea. And I thought he came back and jumped in Cola's bag. Cola said, she said, oh, I thought he came back, jumped in your bag. We were both kind of napping on and off. We don't know what happened to Lamb Chop. So we've been calling everybody, called Harrods, we called Fort Mesa, called the train station. He'll turn up, but we're looking for him. Thank you for your donation. We'll definitely putting that towards getting Lamb Chop some treats when he gets home. Let's see seriously what the crystal has for you. Hold on just a second, Scott. Scott, the crystal shows you and your family standing there. It's funny. It's almost like you're doing a Christmas portrait. And I don't know if you do that, like an annual family Christmas and send it as a card. But what I'm seeing is you and your wife, and I see 2 daughters. And I don't know if you have a son, or this could be a coming son-in-law, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm seeing this group of people, and everybody looks really, really happy here. And I see you whispering to your youngest daughter. And it's like you're saying to her, Dad is going to help you. I get the sense your youngest daughter is having some paranormal phenomena, because when I'm in her energy, I keep seeing a white mist around her. This means she has some gifts of mediumship, particularly, I believe, physical mediumship. So your younger daughter may be going through a time where this is starting to manifest and she might be a little afraid. I want you to reach out to check on her, to help her. And if you can't, bring her to your house as much as possible, because I feel like she needs to kind of continue to open that channel. Okay. I don't say anything ominous or horrific or bad, but it does show she needs a little guidance because she's a little overwhelmed by spirit energy around her. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. I just heard Doris Stokes back here, and she said that she's going to be helping you and your family. So call on Doris as well as your other guides, but she's specifically helping with your younger daughter. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Emmy Rubio. Hello, Emmy. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Emmy says, hi, Bob. Hope you're well. Can you please tell me if there are any messages for me regarding work, health, spirituality, and love? Thank you, Bob. Well, let me see what the crystal has for you, Emmy. Hold on just a second. Thank you, by the way, for your kind donation. You know, this is really fascinating. I mean, I'm looking at it, and literally it's like your face just came out of a lotus flower. I saw a lotus flower, and it literally opened. It's like your face emerged from the lotus flower. What that tells me is that you're at a time of spiritual opening right now. And the lotus flower that I can see, it's like framing your face, is a purple and blue flower, which tells me that you have some gifts for third eye vision, as well as opening your channel here, like doing channeling. So I want you to be open to receiving information. It seems like there's a lot of infused energy, because this light around you that they keep showing me around your face, your head, it's like the most intense purple and blue. And I'm like, wow, it's intense frequency. For you, it won't feel intense, but it does show me a sign that your power is growing, okay? So focus on your spiritual life, particularly communication with spirit, and I would even say really channeling, because this almost looks like a form of transfiguration, where it's like your face changes and then it goes back to normal. And so don't be afraid. It's nothing ominous, but it does mean that power is building, and you may find yourself being more and more drawn to working with the spirit world as part of your work long term. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. There's Sarita Lama, 199. Thank you, Sarita Lama. What do you see for my cookie biz in the near future? Oh, that's so exciting. Having a business is always good. Cola said she can smell the cookies, and I have to agree with her. I agree. Let me look a little closer into the crystal, though. Hold on. Sarita, you're going to do well with this, and there are going to be a lot of contracts for special events. They keep showing you looking at contracts, and I'm seeing corporations. One of these looks like it's a hotel chain. I keep seeing the word Marriott at the top of the paper. So I want you to focus on marketing to like hotel chains, like the restaurants, because I feel like your cookies are going to be getting into some of the finer places. And this may sound strange, but I want you to explore also Neiman Marcus. Look that up if you don't know. It's a store in the United States based out of Dallas, Texas. But I feel like you're designing a cookie that Neiman Marcus would be interested in marketing, carrying as one of their gourmet treat items. So, yes, I do think it's moving forward, but you want to focus on hotels and like luxury department stores. That's where the money comes for you. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's a therapist, $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Cola, can you help me? I need some water. My throat's going out if you don't mind. Thank you so much.
Where's your phone?
Yeah, I finished it. Thank you, guys. Cole's giving me some water. My voice is about to go here. Therapist, thank you so much for your donation. Let's see what the crystal has for you. Thank you. This is really interesting, therapist. They show you driving down the street in a car and you have the biggest grin on your face. I don't know if you got your car's driving situation sorted, but this to me represents, thank you so much, Cola. This energy around this driving represents a sense of freedom coming into your life. And I think it could literally be a new automobile that's like opening doors, moving you forward. I feel like this is within the next month because as I'm looking in the background, I see a sign in the back that says February around this. So new car, you're moving, you're free. It's all very positive for you. All right. So February is the turning point on this. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cole.
You're welcome, babes.
I've been doing readings all day today. In between traveling, I've been handling and scheduling and doing readings. So my voice is a little shot here. There's Deborah Kahn, Canadian, $10. Thank you, Deborah. Blessings to you. Let's see what the crystal has for Deborah Kahn. Crystal, what do you have for me? Let me see. Deborah, it looks like there's an opportunity here for you. This is strange. It's like a new job opportunity or business opportunity. I see you meeting with the woman. I feel like the word is human resources behind her as if she works for a corporation. And I'm seeing you sit down and it's like you're going through a manual here and it looks like contracts. I want you to watch because I feel around mid-February, there's going to be a new opening here in terms of career for you. And this looks like a contract. It may be that you're going to start your own business, be a contractor or some type of contracting business. But I see you having work in February, mid-February, that's kind of like through your own efforts in that area. So watch the month of February. I also keep seeing flashes here of Archangel. That's Uriel. Uriel is showing himself. That means money blessings. So call on Archangel Uriel. He's guiding you into more prosperity mid-February. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oops, hold on. Just lost everything here.
I'm banning her from the live. I'm fucking sick of her thinking she can mock me and take the piss out of me every time I come on.
Hold on. Who are you talking about?
Amsterdam's mocking us for having a stammer. She'll have a stammer when I burst her lips.
All right, Colin, we'll talk about that afterwards. There's not to be any abuse. If anybody's assaulting anybody, you will be banned.
Every other week, it's so she took the piss out of us because my hair looks ginger.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it afterwards, all right? Everybody be nice to everybody. I'm not having rudeness or hostility.
I'm just going to ban her because I've had enough of her cheek.
All right, well, do what you have to do and we'll talk about it, okay? Hold on, I just lost my
I'm sorry, babes.
stuff here. Hold on just a second. Something's wrong with chat. Okay, there's Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Star says, wow, thank you, Bob. Do you think this work is with my current agency? I was confused at work what to apply for. Yes, it's with the current agency. I see the logo on the listing and the application. Yes. In a nutshell, that's the easiest answer I can give you. Yes, without giving away too much because you know what I'm talking about. But the logo of that agency is on the listing. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's my buddy Sandra Bradley, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Bob and Nicola. Hey, Bob, what do you think? Hey, Bob, what do you see in your crystal ball for me? Love the crystal ball. Thank you. This is my treasured little crystal, travels all over the world with me. By the way, Sandra, I don't know if you're here earlier, but we are having Inner Circle tomorrow. And I know you love that. If you're interested in that, just let me know or let Cola know tonight. If you're not sure, then shoot me an email later. I'm not sending out invoices till Sunday because I've been traveling all day, but I'll just send them out tomorrow morning before the group session. If you're interested, let me know. We're going to cover paranormal phenomena and how to work with that tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Hold on. Let's see what the crystal has. Oh, this is interesting. Sandra, they show you, this is really fascinating. You're walking with some people through a house. It looks like it's a haunting. Somebody's calling you and saying, we think we have a ghost. Sandra, I think this is what they're showing me is imagery of you with future work because you're going to be helping people with ghosts in their house, earthbound spirits, and paranormal phenomena. So be ready for that. It's funny because I feel like this isn't something you were seeking out, but it's kind of like it comes to you anyways. Because they're showing me a couple, they're a younger couple, maybe late 20s, early 30s. They're dealing with a case of extreme haunting. It looks like poltergeist activity. They may have a young child as well who this is happening around. So I just want you to encourage you, be open to your psychic abilities, be open to your gifts. I feel like spirit is bringing you together with a family that needs spiritual help, and you're going to be the one that helps them. In terms of timing, I keep seeing this end of February, beginning of March. So you got a little while to manifest, but it looks like that's what it's showing. Thank you for being here. I hope that makes some sense or helps you. Blessings to you. Oh, there's Star Lightworker, $4.99. Hello, Star. There's a beautiful crystal ball. You guys love to use that crystal ball, and I love seeing that. That looks like my crystal. Look, the stand even looks similar. For Karen Bryant, please and thank you. Let's see, Star, what's going on here. Crystal, this is for Karen Bryant. What would you like to show us? Tell Karen, I don't know if you're here. I didn't see you. But Star, she needs to be watching her feet and her legs. This looks like there's some healing that hasn't completed healing, and there could be a relapse of a condition, a skin condition around the feet and legs. They're drawing me to it, and I'm seeing her shoes, and it's like she takes her shoes off and getting red inflammation in the skin. So she's going to need to really keep an eye on that, maybe even see a doctor if something's going on. Okay. Thank you so much, Star. Blessings to you. All right. There's Raven. Hello, Raven. $5 donation. Thank you very much. Hello, Bob. I'd love to know what you see in the future for me this year. Brightest blessings. Hello, Raven. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see what the crystal has for you. You know, I see the most amazing things in my crystal. You know, Raven, this is interesting. They show me here you driving, Now, that doesn't literally mean you have to drive, but it means that you're moving on. And there may be a move coming a little later this year. And it seems as this is a long distance move, like moving across the country, like several states away from where you are. I feel like you're at a crossroads right now where it's time to kind of let go of things that are no longer serving you. I want you to watch because the months of March and April, what they're showing, they keep showing me calendars here, seem significant around this, as if it's like in March and April that you start to explore actually going. So I feel like this is the time frame where it's like things start in motion that propel you on a new trajectory. And I have to tell you, Raven, this actually looks very positive, this change, even though it may be a little scary. They're showing a lot of joy in you, and there's a lot of golden light, which means you're coming into your element. So be ready for some changes, possibly a long distance move, new career opportunities. And the word I keep hearing is freedom. You're coming into a time of freedom. So that's what this year is about for you. Thank you for being here. Blessings. There's Baroness Colbaz, £1.79. Thank you, Baroness. Shall I get a black Persian kitten, babes? Let's see. Does the crystal show it? It does look like it. I see a little bit. It's really tiny. It's funny. I don't know how small kittens are, but I've never had a kitten. But this is so adorable. It looks like
kittens last week, pups.
Yeah. It looks like a little fur ball. Like it's like literally like a little, like, do you remember well, it looks like a pom-pom on your hat, but it's a cat. I see its little ear.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's what it looks like. It's like a little puff ball. So I think that's a sign, but it'll be a kitten. All right, in terms of timing, let me see if I get a timing around this. Not till May. So it's around May that it'll come to you. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so that's what they're saying. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very much for the support. Hold on, just lost my spot here. Oh, there's TGVG. I hope I didn't skip something. Hold on, Cole. I'll make sure. All right. There's TGVG, £1.19. Thank you, TGVG. Let's see what the crystal has for you. It's really interesting. You know, TGVG, I'm literally seeing an angel on each side. One is Archangel Uriel, and the other side is Archangel Raphael. And they're literally putting power into you. And I hear them both saying, like one's whispering, they're both saying the same thing. They say healing and restoration. So I want you to call on Uriel and Raphael. They're coming in to restore your body, restore your mind, restore your spirit, and to give you financial blessings. So Raphael and Uriel are working with you. Blessings to you. I hope that makes some sense. Thank you. There is Maribel F. Hello, Maribel. Good to see you. $1.99. Thank you, darling. Let's see what we got here. Oh, interesting. Maribel, this is something strange the crystal is showing me. I haven't seen this before, but I'm just going to put it out there. They're showing you here, this is strange. I know that you want to do a move in the summertime around June, but there may come up in a property like a month before in May. And what's strange is they're showing me that you have a roommate, I believe. And it's like your roommate doesn't want to go to the property. And she may choose to return to where she came from. I see her going back to where she came from, but it won't be June, it'll be May. And I think that's a turning point around all this. I hope that makes some sense. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's some more people. Golly gee, you guys are missing. There's Deborah Kahn again. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Canadian $5. Deborah says, hi, Bob. I work in a law firm. Do you see them splitting up this year? Blessings. What I'm seeing, Deborah, is there's going to be one partner that leaves. I don't know if the whole firm is going to dissolve at this time, but they show somebody being paid off as like a buyout, like, all right, we're going to pay you for your share of the investment. I don't see the other partners dissolving. So I think one person's creating some havoc. There's some disquiet at the upper levels, but I feel they're going to, it's almost like they buy this person out to make them go away. So I think the firm will stay intact, but a major partner will leave. And when you see that, don't panic, because a lot of people around you are like, oh my God, we better go. A major partner left. Don't worry about it. You're going to be secure. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. There's Sandra D, 199. Hello, Sandra D. Hold on just a second. Let's see what the crystal has. Sandra, you're going to be visiting your daughter soon. They show me you stopping in at Ireland on your way to Germany. So I would encourage you, be open to a trip to Ireland. What's strange is you might say, oh, I'm going to Germany. She'll come to see me, but I'm actually seeing you in Ireland walking with her. And I feel like this is beginning of March. So be ready for that. I think you're going to Europe. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hold on a second. All right. There's Glittery Rainbow, $5 or €5 donation. Thank you, Glittery. Blessings to you. You know, this is so interesting, Glittery. When I'm looking into this, this sounds really strange. They have you playing Monopoly. I'm seeing you in Monopoly bar. You got money in hand. And it's like you're playing with somebody else here. And it's kind of like you get to command what you're doing with the money. I feel this again is related to two things. It's a career issue and a housing issue. And it's sort of like they're saying you control the cash and you get to decide what property you go to, what you own, and what you want to pay. So right now, I got to tell you, Glittery, looking at the crystal, this is a sign of moving forward. But the thing is, you must remember to claim your power. Don't let anybody take your power. And you're literally like dominating the Monopoly board. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. In terms of timing, by the way, next 2 weeks. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Aaron Patricia, $2 donation. Hi, any good news in the crystal? Let's see what's going on here, Aaron. Aaron, they're showing you talking to somebody. It looks like an HR person. I see you at a desk. There's a woman there. I see another man. And I have to tell you, it looks like you may have an opportunity for a job transition coming. But I have to tell you up front, I do feel like some people are going to be challenging. Some people may try to dissuade you or say, can you wait longer? So you may have to do some political balancing here. But in terms of timing, I see the next 2 weeks as this discussion happening. Yeah, I'm seeing the calendars within 2 weeks. I hope that helps. I do feel like you will get what you want, but they may try to initially talk you out of it. Okay? Don't take no for an answer. Just keep pushing your point. Blessings to you. Thank you. There is Sophia, 99 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Sophia. It's Chinese New Year. Yay! I got to do a video on that. Thank you. Happy New Year. Hold on, we got some distraction going on. Is everything all right in the hallway? Sounds like people fighting. Sorry, guys, we got stuff going on out here. Drunk people, okay. Hi, Sophia. Sorry about that. We got interrupted here. Any love messages for me? Hold on, Sophia. Let's see. You know, Sophie, it's interesting. The crystal ball is filling with pink and blue light. Pink light means the heart chakra is opening. Blue means communications. I feel like this is coming up literally around February, mid-February. It's funny because it's Valentine's Day, but that's not why I'm saying that. It's just that the timing actually falls near Valentine's and the energy of moving forward with the relationship. So I feel you're at a turning point where there's going to be more communications and exchanges. Smoke flows between two people. It's like exchange of emotion, connectivity, and feelings of love. So watch mid-February. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oops, hold on a second. I just lost them. Hey, there's Robin Boston. Hello, Robin. $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. Blessings to you. Let's see what the crystal has. You know, Robin, this is fascinating. And this, I don't say this to sound morbid, but they're putting me inside your bloodstream. I don't get grossed out by blood, but I'm in your bloodstream. I'm seeing all the blood cells flowing. And what they're showing me is your body is balanced and is coming to even greater balance. So I do feel looking at this image they're showing me, literally your body has been restored. It's becoming whole. You're going to feel that wholeness. You may not feel it right now, but they're showing that it actually is working. So whatever this treatment you're doing is, it's really good. You may not feel it, but watch. Again, next 2 weeks around this. All right. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are at our hour. I was very tired. I've been traveling all day.
I'm tired as well.
And you know what? Cole is tired. Yeah, well, we'll talk about all that. We're both tired. We might have to stay up all night though to go look for lamb chop. Mm-hmm. So I better put on my hat because I may have to go on the cold. How you like my hat, huh? Am I got the British spirit? Ooh, we're broadcasting live from England. Listen, guys, thank you for being here. If you're interested in Inner Circle, I still have a few seats left tomorrow. Send me an email at my website, PsychicBob.com. There's a contact form at the bottom of I think it's on every page, so you never have to go looking for it. Just go to the bottom of the page, send me an email. I have to have it tonight because I'm sending out invoices tomorrow. It's limited to 10 people, so if you want to get in, got to hear from me tonight, okay? Thank you so much. I will send out invoices on Sunday morning before the class. You guys rock. Thanks for being here. Listen, be back here tomorrow because what's wrong?
Sue says that your hat will make a good tea cozy.
It does kind of look like a tea cozy. Ooh, I like that.
Tea warm, Pops.
There we go. I'm Bob the Teapot Head Man. Well, guys, listen, thank you for being here. I love all of you. And thank you, Robin. I'm so glad. Robin said that's helped. Thank you. You're welcome, dear. Thanks for being here. Oh, Robin, I sent you an email as well about Inner Circle. So check that out, okay? I just sent you another one tonight.
I just told that before to check.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, I'd love to see you at Inner Circle tomorrow. Thank you for being here. You guys are so kind and supportive. And I hope that you've enjoyed our crystal ball readings. So be here what's tomorrow? Sunday. All right. So tomorrow we're going to do Inner Circle. For those of you who are on the schedule for readings, we'll have your readings. We'll have Inner Circle. And then we got a show tomorrow night, live psychic readings.
Hopefully we'll find lamb chop.
And hopefully we'll find lamb chop. Lord knows what he's up to. I got to keep checking my bank card and my credit card accounts. That man, he can do some damage. That little lamb. But I love him.
Scotland, Pops.
If he's gone to Scotland,
we're going to have to go and get him.
We're going to have to go to Scotland and get him. I'm telling you, I think we might have to.
We're going to Edinburgh, Pops.
Oh my gosh, maybe so. Well, guys, we'll let you know. Listen, thank you for your support. We love you all. Thanks for joining us. By the way, I put up a video earlier today about my trip to Cambridge, traveling on the train and getting here. If you didn't see that, check that out. That's over in the video section of my YouTube channel. They've split up the videos now, so you have to go to either recorded videos, it should say videos, or live. So they're in two different places. So go look at it if you haven't seen it. We had a fun trip up here. You guys are best. Listen, I love you. See you tomorrow night, or see it in Inner Circle, and hopefully see you tomorrow night as well. I love you guys. Blessings to all of you. Good night.
So was